So what I want to discuss here is a discontinued case that I've been recently involved in. Now the offence is assault on an emergency worker, so a police officer has been assaulted. The circumstances then, we have two 15-year-olds who are in a public place late one evening and they've got what appears to be alcohol and they're drinking it. And this is an area that has been causing public nuisance to residents. So the police officers attend, get involved, immediately grab hold of the alcohol that one of the youngsters is holding, and a tug of war starts between the police officer and the young person. So second police officers involved, the use of force is used on both young people and they're taken to the floor. Now other young people are in the area who get out their mobile phones and start recording what's happening, and it's clear that one child, and I use the term child because they're under 18, so legally they are a child, so these young persons, one of them is put in a headlock by one officer and the other child is choked like this by another officer, both children on the floor. Both young people have visible injuries, both arrive at custody and no HCP is called to attend to them. And a key factor here is if police use force on a young person, then you must be organising to have them checked by the HCP. Now the appropriate adults attend and they are ready for interview, but they also request that the healthcare examines the young people, and this is denied by the custody sergeant. So the solicitor spoken to on the phone, the solicitor is willing to attend for the interview to commence. However, the custody sergeant states no interview is going to happen now because it's too late and they've bedded down the custody unit. And again, see one of my previous videos on bedding down of the units. So the youngsters are kept in custody overnight. Now again, the primary principle here is that young people should not be kept in custody overnight. Both children, no previous offences, both of them have got the appropriate adults there. They could have been bailed to go home and return in the next morning, but they're not. They're kept in the cells overnight. Next morning comes around, it's the usual arguments with operational staff about who's going to deal with these youngsters, and it ends up being the afternoon before they're actually dealt with. Quick interviews in relation to both of them, and then they end up being charged. That case though, having so many issues with it, has been dropped. So when we think about safer custody, safer prosecution, I'd invite you to consider about all of the aspects there and how, particularly when you're the custody sergeant, what your role is in relation to ensuring that the procedures are complied with, as well as the investigating officers ensuring that they play their part as well. So safer custody, safer prosecution, that's a recent example of a case dropped that I've been involved with. Thank you.